Oh, I've heard quite a lot about this new game called Dingo that was released at Replay over the weekend. So I thought I'd check it out, but this time I thought I'd try and get it running via emulation on my iPad. And for this, I'm using a Spectrum emulator called Spectacular. Now, it's not a simple process like most emulators where you take the ROM file and you just dump it in and load the game, blah de blah de blah. You have to do quite a bit of mucking about. You have to edit quite a lot of config files and a lot of text files to sort of get the instructions and get the artwork at the right size and all that kind of stuff. You don't have to do all that, but it certainly helps. So anyway, I've got the files ready and I've used something called iExplorer, i.e. nothing to do with Microsoft, and as you can see I've got my iPhone connected to my netbook, and the great thing about iExplorer is you're able to browse the various folders within your iPad, which means that I can get into the emulator folder and drag and drop some of my games. I don't know if you can see, so I've got some bits and pieces here. That is fantastic, by the way. Anyway, okay, so has that gone to sleep? So I've copied it over. Let's see if we can get this puppy running. Just focus a little bit. Okay, just launched the emulator, and it should appear in the list. Oh, there it is. Now I do hope, guys, I've got your the correct spelling there. I've also added the artwork as well, and again, hope I've got the spelling right. Apologies if I haven't. I've also slightly amended the instructions as well. This is HTML formatting, so I've just had to muck about with that just to get it to fit the page properly. Right, let's see if we can get it loaded. There you go. At the minute it's just one button joystick, so I've only got the one button. With Spectaculators, should I say, you can have, I think, 4 buttons mapped in total to various keys, but for this one I'm only going to use one. I do need to mess around a little bit with the joystick control, because at the minute this is 8-way and I think the game's 4-way, and you don't really need diagonals, and it sort of means playing the game's a little difficult. Let's see if we can launch this anyway. So bring up the virtual keyboard. Is it 5? Excuse me. Yeah, there we go. I'm only playing this one-handed, so I'm just going to use the joystick just so you can see it. Right, there we go. And this is pretty cool, actually. I can see why you know, the various guys, Max and you guys, are getting addicted to this game on Facebook, actually, because I've been playing it sort of half an hour this evening, and I can see the appeal. But with it being on my iPad as well, it just means I've got it with me as well, so you can't beat running it on a proper Spectrum, of course, and I'd like to get a copy on tape if there's any left, or if you can still buy it. But yeah, this portable copy will suffice for the time being. Anyway, that's Dingo running on my iPad. Cheers.